I remember I was once interviewed on the radio, and the interview was somewhat of a, I would say, skeptic, cynic, /cynic. And in the middle of the interview, he says to me, "So tell me, Rabbi, do you ever have a crisis of faith?" That was the way he posed it. So I began to laugh, and I said, "Yeah, every moment of my life." And I saw that he was like taken aback by that. I said, "What do you think faith is?" I say, "You assume probably that faith is this childish, juvenile acceptance that God takes care of everything, and we just lay back and just sleep and be relaxed and calm because we use God and faith as a crutch." He says, "It's exactly what I believe," which would mean that faith is the easy way out. The easy way out. Whatever I do, at the end of the day, God decides, and I don't have much to say about it. Very easy cop-out. And you feel, I was saying to him, that probably a person without faith has to struggle and so on. I said, that's not faith. What you're describing is what you feel it is a stereotype that has taken hold in society, and maybe based on a number of people who actually behave that way, the Woody Allen stereotype of a false and hypocritical type of faith. I told him, let me tell you what faith is. Faith is not the absence of reason. Faith is beyond reason. That after reason has brought you to many different doors, it finally brings you to a door where you have to enter with a leap of faith. You have to enter because reason itself cannot open that door. When a person, for example, after they're dating a potential spouse and they finally make the decision, there's an element of faith in that. Obviously, it's informed faith. It's not a faith that is irrational. After you've met somebody, you like them, and they check out. But there's still that final moment of determination, commitment, and certainty. Who has certainty? How do we know? How do you know for sure that person is for you? You have to have some measure of accepting. Now, the accepting, as I said, is informed by your research and what you've done. When an investor decides there's two business proposals, and they're both very legitimate, and he has to make a decision: is he going to invest his money here or here? There's an element of faith there. It's intuitive faith. It's based on research, but still, decisions are not purely reason-based. Because if you go with absolute 100% logic, everything can be questioned, and everything has some risk. And you could say, even 1% risk, I'm not ready to take it. I said, that's what faith is. And therefore, a person who has faith in God struggles with faith because you believe in a good God, you believe that good people should prosper and the wicked should suffer, and yet you see a world that's not fair, and often good people suffer and wicked people prosper. So you have a crisis because here you believe in a higher ideal, and it doesn't always play itself out that way. That's why I said I would challenge you in the other way around, that a person without faith, that's easy way out. Because why do you expect justice? I said to him, does it bother you if, for example, you say a young child being hurt by somebody for no reason? Does that bother you? He says, yes. I said, why? Who says there's justice? Who says there's a fairness? We live in a world dog eats dog, survival of the fittest. And who says that you're expecting justice? Does the Holocaust bother you? Yes. So I said, why? A person with no faith, hey, there's no justice. Who says there's justice? It bothers you because you do believe in something, and it's not consistent with what you believe. That's what a person of faith is. And I remember it was a visible impact on him. He said, I never thought of it that way. Exactly right. Because when we